Good morning, everyone! Today, as a co-teacher in our class, I will present the topic Relationship between Learning Success and Affect. But first, I would like to say that I decided to pre-record my presentation in case of internet disparities and or internet connection problems. I am Teacher Charles. Without further ado, let us begin the presentation. We all know that cognition is important in the learning process of a child. However, we must not forget that non-cognitive skills or soft skills are also needed to be honed, measured, and modeled out. As our battle cry would say, values are taught and caught. So therefore, being educated is not always about learning the cognitive aspect, but also the affective aspect of a person to be holistically developed. Thus, non-cognitive skills contribute to the pillar of education and also in life. In the table, it shows that learning success is correlated to the values the learner have or the affect they practice. Affect is also a sign of successful characteristic of learning, therefore it should also be assessed and developed. No wonder that in the United States of America, they have moved from the No Child Left Behind Act of 2001 to the Every Student Succeeds Act in 2015 to ensure the promotion of non-cognitive skills in schools. And in the Philippines, Republic Act 10533 would also support the non-cognitive aspect of a learner as stated in Section 2 to develop productive and responsible citizens equipped with essential competencies and skills in life. To give a brief overview, I would go over the successful learning and give examples. Number 1, students who have an optimistic point of view would always find positivity in the learning process and sees hope whenever in the midst of challenges in the learning and subject area. Next is students has the capability to dive in the challenges and learn from it as they want to garner more success, may it be collaborative or individual, and use the feedback they gain as constructive ones. Next is also students show successful learning when they are empowered to produce something from them, learns to accept his or her strengths and weaknesses, and is attracting to pursuing great things in terms of learning. And lastly, no doubt that affect and or the feeling is something to be considered in order for the learners to be successful and have positive outcome on dealing with their learning and make room for improvement and see themselves growing and developing at their best. Now, why do we need to know about this? According to the book of Macmillan's Classroom Assessment, it is essential to know the positive non-cognitive disposition and skills. So let us have a quick overview of the 8 things we should never forget because it is essential. Number 1, effective learning. Many researchers have shown that non-cognitive is important as the cognitive domain. Therefore, the development of both can result to effective learning. Number 2, non-cognitive skills is highly dominant when it comes to the productivity and to the workforce. Number 3, it helps students to hone their civic values and be an asset of the society. Number 4, it enables learners to maximize their growth and development in the fullness of time. Number 5, drives learners to be more eager to learn. Number 6, as Albert Bandura would say, self-belief does not necessarily ensure success, but self-disbelief assures upon failure. Being efficacious helps students to have desire to be successful and productive. Number 7, students work hard and be more resilient. And number 8, learners learn to be collaborative, which is good as it is one of the 21st century skills that needs to be practiced. That ends my short presentation. Thank you. I would like to leave the quote to you. Teachers encourage minds to think, hands to create, and hearts to love. That's 5 minutes. See you tomorrow. These are my reference in case that you are hungry for more information regarding my topic.